What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. The hype for Battlefield 6 is real. Honestly, it feels like a perfect storm is brewing right now. The stars are aligning. EA and DICE are setting themselves up for success. The overall sentiment towards what we've seen so far is, please don't screw this up. It looks so good, looks so promising. Don't screw this up. And it's not only Battlefield fans that are saying this. It's new fans as well, people that are looking at the reveal trailer, looking at some of the content that's being released, and they're in the same boat. They're excited for what EA and DICE are doing. They're wanting something different. They want what Battlefield's trying to sell. So as much as people want to dive in and believe and trust, they look at who's developing it and saying, oh, it's EA. Oh, it's DICE. They've let people down so many times before. Is this time going to be different? And it has to be. It has to be for the sake of Battlefield. Because if Battlefield 6 truly understands the scenario they're in, if EA and DICE look at the landscape, they should know this is an opportunity waiting to happen, waiting to be capitalized on. And they could capture so many new players as a result. Not just Battlefield fans, not just people that might have played Battlefield 3 and 4, maybe Battlefield 1. But players that have never tried Battlefield before, because they could go in a direction that is unique right now. Not a direction that is prioritizing monetization, but a direction that's prioritizing gameplay. In a landscape that is filled with games that feel so undercooked, so overly monetized, they can be the one that stands out and says, look at the gameplay. Look at what we're doing. From that trailer, that reveal trailer that I really, really liked, look at what they are trying to prioritize. Set pieces, moments, and that is what sucks people in. That's what they have to go for. Not trying to suck people in with engagement style tactics, but with gameplay moments. Things that keep you coming back time and time and time again. Not crazy over the top cosmetics. A grounded aesthetic. An identity that people can look at and say, that's a game I want to play. That's what Battlefield's got to go for. And I know that we're still a few days away from the multiplayer reveal, which is going to tell us a lot. But it still feels all for naught. All of this hype, all of this momentum right now that Battlefield 6 has is still not enough. They can build up this game as much as they want. That release, that launch day, that launch week is going to provide either a lot of solace for players or a lot of disappointment. If they deliver, let's say best case scenario, if they deliver, they're going to captivate so many new players and old players. They could change the entire FPS landscape. Right now, the rumor is that they're going to release in October 10th, I believe. And Black Ops 7, which is probably going to be its closest competitor, is releasing in November 14th. So that gives Battlefield a month of runway to gain momentum, to prove to their audience this time is different. And it should be. This is the time it should be different. This is the time where they're not going to release a game that is broken at launch. They're not going to release a game that is underwhelming to the players. It can't happen. Battlefield has had so many chances and has kind of burned every bridge along the way that this is sort of it. And if you cannot capitalize on the current state of the FPS genre in general, maybe it's just time to put you to rest. But that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on that potential, that possibility, because like I said, they're going to have a month long of runway here. They're also going to be releasing pretty much right after the Black Ops 7 beta concludes. And if Black Ops 7 is really reminiscent of Black Ops 6, a lot of players are going to have a sour taste in their mouths, and they're going to try out Battlefield 6, and they're going to be like, this is what I've been waiting for. If it's good. And this is why it needs to be. It can be that perfect palate cleanser for players that are looking at what Call of Duty is doing, looking at what Fortnite is, looking at what other games are, and saying, this is so different than what's out there. I know there's that Delta Force game that a lot of people like. It's very Battlefield-esque, but it's not Battlefield. So if Battlefield can be a better version of Delta Force, a more complete version, a more streamlined version, I guess, It could honestly be the biggest game of 2025 for the FPS genre. That's what Battlefield's focus should be. That's what they should go after. Not care about monetization, not care about anything other than delivering the best gameplay possible, the most stable experience possible. If they do those things, this is a success waiting to happen. Like, as successful as Battlefield 1 was, and as much as it turned Call of Duty fans into Battlefield fans, I feel this could have a bigger impact than that, because players are less loyal now to Call of Duty than they were in 2016. Like, as bad as Infinite Warfare was, there were still other games to fall back on. Players were playing Black Ops 3. Players were still playing Black Ops 2. Heck, there was Modern Warfare Remastered to play. All of their chips are in the middle for Black Ops 7. It's not that way this time around. Like, they're not going to release Black Ops 2 Remastered. If they do, that'll be insane. And yeah, good on them. That's what we've been asking for. But I really doubt they go down that route. So that means this time you deliver on an experience similar to Battlefield 1, modernize it a bit, make it more appealing to more players. Yeah, man, like, this is yours for the taking. Like, it's really easy to see a path to success. It just comes down to execution. Now, of course, they might not release in October. They may release in 2026. Who knows? I'm sure we'll get an official announcement around this, like, Call of Duty Next style event that they're going to be doing with Battlefield here next week. And I'm going to be covering that. I'm looking forward to it. But man, like, whenever you release, it has to be perfect. It has to be flawless. Like, people have to have the takeaway of, oh yeah, Battlefield's different this time. This time, they've learned from their mistakes. And I know that we'll get some sort of beta to play that's outside of the Battlefield Labs thing. And I'm going to play as much as I can of that. I want to see what this game has to offer. Is it going to be gameplay focused? Is it going to be moment focused? Is it really going to push the envelope on destructive environments and gunplay? And that's what matters to me. I want to see what they can do. Can they lean into what makes Battlefield Battlefield? And if they're able to do that, I really think they're going to accomplish something special here. It just seems that everything is aligning for them. All roads are pointing to success, but there's also this massive asterisk because we know what EA and DICE are like. We know what they're known for. And it's tough when you have a reputation of letting your player base down, but that's kind of where we're at with this franchise. I said it in my reveal trailer recap video. You can put lipstick on a pig, but at the end of the day, it's still a pig. This game cannot be a pig dressed up in lipstick. It just simply can't. It's too perfect of an opportunity for them to waste. It's a moment that I'm sure a lot of us are going to remember. And if they produce the game that we know they can, like, this isn't like it's some indie studio like 1047 Games that we're unsure of their potential. They have all of the resources at their disposal. There's no excuse for them to underwhelm the community here. There's no excuse for them to deliver a half-assed game. No, it just can't happen. So really what I'm saying is, all the hype around the game is fantastic. I'm super pumped. It's great to see so many people excited. But while I can acknowledge the hype, I can acknowledge the excitement, it's up to EA and DICE to convert on it. That's who it comes down to. People are expecting a great game. Like, it's not like expectations are low. It's kind of the exact opposite. People are expecting a high level of gaming here. It's their turn to deliver. Do not let us down. Do not let us down. And as always, I'll finish every Battlefield video like this. Do not pre-order the game. Simply do not pre-order the game. I know people are going to, but do your best to not pre-order this game before we get to release, because it's just going to reward them for potentially spoiling what could be a great opportunity. So those are my thoughts on this game. I want to know how you're feeling about Battlefield 6 right now. Are you excited for it? Do you not care for it? Or are you just kind of just waiting to see what comes later this week? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.